Make sure you have these three things before traveling to any state. I am certain everyone is rejoicing and praising the federal government for lifting the ban placed on interstate traveling or movement. It is also worthy to note that the COVID-19 ravaging the country is still very much active. As such, everyone should also be cautious while traveling to any state. Please, I won't appreciate it if you end up dropping derogatory statements in the comment section. Just read this article with a normal mindset. This is purely a product of my thought and it is aimed at educating people that travel on a steady basis. So, before you hop into the bus or your car to travel to any state in Nigeria, it's important you take the three things I am going to highlight below with you for your own safety and to be free from embarrassment from road workers. Below are the three things you should have before traveling to any state in Nigeria. 1. Face mask or nose mask. Considering the number of people that will be on each seat, especially if you are planning to travel via a public bus, it is important you take with you a face mask to prevent contracting the COVID-19 on your way, because it will only disastrous to move to another state with the virus and thus infecting more people, including your family members. Take note of this because it is highly important, not just for formality, but because of your health and protection from the COVID-19. Remember that it has no cure, so don't take any precautionary measure for granted. 2. Hand sanitizer. It is also important that before you board any public bus, make sure you take with you a hand sanitizer. This will enable you to wash and clean your hands at any given opportunity. This is necessary because it is impossible not to shake hands or touch several locations while trying to board a bus for your journey. It is therefore important you take with you a hand sanitizer that will serve as your mini protection from the virus while we all await the announcement of a cure or vaccine. 3. Put on a protective attire. Last but not the least, before you embark on a journey, now that the interstate lockdown has been lifted, it's important that you put on a protective gear or attire, something that can at least protect your body fully while in the vehicle. The COVID-19 is a very serious issue and should be treated as such. Try as much as you can to protect yourselves. The virus is really an adhering to the above tips would ensure that you stay safe from the virus at least while still in the vehicle. If you enjoy this article, please make sure you abide to these rules and regulation. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, first and foremost, I really want to appreciate the federal government for lifting the interstate ban. It's it's worth appreciating, and haven't said that, I will say that the federal government on their own part should also play an important role. Yes, they have lifted the ban, but then they still have some other responsibilities to play, and one of them is helping to checkmate and making availability of these needed materials that has just been mentioned. Yes, Nigerians are doing their best to take advantage of the situation by making sure they make provision of local made of these materials, but you know, we are human beings. Some of these locally made may not be reliable. You understand what I'm saying? So federal government on their own part can still make sure that a large production of these materials are made available. It will go a long way, a very long way. So without any much to say, I would say that it is very, very interesting to hear this news concerning the lifting of the interstate ban. There is nothing as sweet as that, because that alone has affected the economy so badly. That we are in recession today is also one of the contributing factor. People moving their goods on roads, especially to interstates. In fact, a lot of them has been handicapped, looking like people that has nothing to do or has no business and all of that. You understand? So, but at least with this that has just happened, with the lifting of this ban, they will be free, and also be able to meet up with some needs. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very, very important, my viewers, very much important. So let us try to keep to instructions. Make sure we make available of these materials. Understand? Make sure we keep to instructions by going with these materials. All right, the face mask, the hand sanitizer, and a protective jacket. You get it? So this will really help in a long way. This will really help in a very long way. It will help support us and support our movement. You understand? It's for our own good. It's for our own good. Yes, we know that we may have been hurt by this lockdown, but it's still for our own good. If only we can keep to instruction, I think it will do us a great good and a great help. Understand? So, my fellow Nigerians, let us listen and do as instructed. And I want to say that we on our own side we surely gain it. You understand? It's a good thing. It's a good thing we keep to instructions. You understand? No harm in doing that. Okay, so that at the long run, this ravaging virus will start dropping gradually. So viewers, I don't know what your comment concerning all that has just been read may be, but please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.